trying to get it right. Anyway, we live, y'all. Let's go. Romeo International. Ashley, let's go.
Ashley don't love light-skinned people.
The sun is shining, nice and bright. The birds are chirping,
and I'm ready to fly.
Time to get ready
for another day.
No one can stop us. We gon' learn to play. Every day we learn and play. We do our best, so we'll be great. You do your best,
and I'll do mine.
So let's get ready. Cause it's about that time. Good morning, you. Good morning, how do you do? Good morning, time to be great. Good morning, time to wake. Good morning,
Join dance and play.
Good morning,
sun start to day.
Good morning, open your eyes. Good morning,
reach for the sky.
Good morning to you. Good morning, how do you do? Good morning to you. Good morning, how do you do?
Good morning.
You see me on my grind.
Woo, stars got to shine.
I'm a supernova.
Yeah, you see me taking over. Yeah,
I'm on the move. I got a way to strike to it. So let me hear you say, every day we gon' learn and play.
What's up, y'all?
I heard Detroit fired their whole football team. Like, that's how y'all losing. Y'all lost so bad they fired the coach, the assistant coach, the play coach, the person who gets the water, the person who pick up the towels, cleaning lady that come in the room. Like, that's how bad Detroit fired everybody in the middle of the season. That's terrible.
Guess what? We don't give a damn, and we don't give a damn. We don't give a
light bright.
We don't give a
light bright.
This is a surprise.
Good morning.
Good morning, morning to you.
I slightly for 2 seconds. Your feminism and march this way type of attitude, man.
Of course you missed it.
Well, hold up. I said it for 2 seconds.
Speaking of feminism, did y'all hear that Biden, his whole communications team is 6 women, all women.
What they do? Yes, girl. Who are they, Tiara? Who did he name?
One of the ones that I had saw was Simone Sanders. I follow her personally, and she was largely a part of Bernie Sanders' campaign. I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, she's Simone is actually we went and met her mom when we went to Berkshire Hathaway, like back when the world was open. Gail Perry Mason takes a group of kids to Money Matters for Youth is the name of the group, but she's taking the Berkshire Hathaway annual meeting. And anyway, we met Simone Sanders' mom there. We didn't get a chance to meet her. She wasn't there, but she called in and the kids got a chance to talk to her. So yes, Simone Sanders is young. She's on, she might be like, how old is she? I know she's in her 20s. I think she's in her 20s.
Yeah, 20s, maybe early 30s, but she's really young. And then there's another woman of color on there, another Black woman, and then there's 4 other women who have legitimate roles in politics rather than just being the front of the president.
Super women. Yeah, but we didn't want to start off that doggone early, y'all, with politics. We had a good weekend. It was Thanksgiving. What y'all do for Thanksgiving? I know we talked about it, Romeo. We ain't talked to you, Tiara.
I know. I cooked here for the first time.
You cooked?
Yep.
Stop it.
I cooked everything for myself. That was the first time. I ended up not going to
Hallelujah.
Home. I thought about it. I was
Hallelujah.
It was different.
Leave grandma alone.
It was kind of, I can't lie, it was kind of like emotional when everybody kind of FaceTimed me and I was the one that didn't go. But I got to show them my food and my grandma was really proud of the fact that I made my own macaroni and cheese. So.
Everybody else went?
Well, most of them live in the same town already. So I'm the only one that's like in another state. So.
I get it.
But I made macaroni and cheese. I made yams. I made string beans.
Like, was you reading from a recipe, or you was like a little bit of this, Salt Bay, a little bit of that,
my different cheeses and all of that.
Like you made it, like you like with your hands.
It wasn't the box one. It wasn't the box one. She don't look like a box girl.
No, absolutely not.
So you cook.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta eat. You gotta live. And I made Cornish hen. I didn't do turkey because turkey be dry. Man. I did Cornish hen.
That's what we had here. I didn't eat none. No, y'all know I'm vegan. No, I'm not vegan. I'm lying.
Stop eating meat.
When was Ride, Romeo? September 20, whatever it was. Whenever Dame Dash came on, Ride September 25th. Yeah, 20. Did he come on Friday or Saturday? 26th.
And you just decided.
The way that he described it, Tiara, I had bacon on my plate. I was working. We was damn near working 24 hours, but I had bacon on my plate and I just kind of slid it to the side. And that was enough for me. I have not had it since. I don't eat chicken. I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork. I don't eat any of that. I eat
Was it hard
now
for you to get off of it, or you just decided?
No.
Like,
so it wasn't hard. So I was telling the morning crew that I just stopped completely, like cold turkey, no pun intended. But anyway, I just stopped cold turkey, and I was telling them that it landed me in the hospital because I didn't get a chance to replace the protein. It was just an abrupt stop. That's it. And I ended up going to the hospital because I felt fatigued and my blood levels was low and all of this and all of that. And the ER doctor, he looked at me and he was like, "So you just stop eating meat?" He was like, "You just stopped?" I said, "Yeah, I just stopped." He was like, "You just stopped?" I said, "I just stopped." He was like, He said, "It took me 2 years to stop and you just stopped?" I said, "I just stopped." He was like, "Okay." He was like, "But you can't do that, without replacing it with something." He said, "You took everything away. Like you don't eat the meat and you wasn't taking your iron and you wasn't taking vitamin D. And so you took everything away and your body just doesn't function like that. So you need to be able to replace it." Yeah. I'm good now.
So you eat like a lot of protein and beans and
I try to. I definitely take my iron every day. I take vitamin D every day. Vitamin D really boosts. I don't know what it does. I looked it up.
Good for COVID too.
Yes, but it makes me feel good. Like, so I take about 3 capsules and it gives me all the energy that I need.
Yeah.
So
they said that Black people specifically should take a lot of vitamin D,
especially when you live in Michigan and it's snowing right now.
Wow. Yeah, because we think that we're good when we get it from the sun and we tan, but actually because of our melanin, we kind of repel a lot of vitamin D. So they're saying that Black people should intake vitamin D more than the average person. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Romeo, what you got to say? Because we over here having girl chat. What you got to say?
I was about to say something slick and Romeo is because you know what, I'm great giving vitamin D. Hey, check this out. Taru in the building. Taru said, Portia, you cute. Stop caressing your hair and puckering your lips. That's how you get stalkers.
Don't do that, Taru. I just wanted y'all to see my little earrings. They new.
Cute.
Ain't they cute? I felt like love today. I felt a little love today.
It's Valentine's Day, but
I just, I like them. I bought them maybe 2 weeks ago. And I was like, okay, new cute. New cute. I like that hashtag. Do somebody had that hashtag? Let's look it up. That's going to be my hashtag. New cute. I thought y'all knew.
Hold up. You didn't even do your challenge Friday. So you out. I
didn't because Thursday night, you heard what happened Thursday night. You heard
No,
what
don't
happened. So
matter.
no, I worked and then we ate and then I opened up the eggnog and then I was in the bed at
You supposed
5:30.
Was the eggnog spiked?
to
Yep.
TR.
I'm doing my
You supposed to
body
do
yada challenge. Body yada yada yada
the
yada yada yada. Body yada 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 yada.
I love it.
I'm just saying.
you didn't do it.
Body
So
yada
that's
challenge.
what happened.
Give me another week, Romeo. Actually, give me another 2 weeks because we got peace and purpose coming up at the end of the week, and
Over
but peace and purpose goes through Sunday. So
the challenge to be over with by next week. So
no, I
no,
won't.
you lost.
No, I won't. No, I won't. Who said I lost? Don't
You
do
didn't
that.
do it Friday. Man, December 21st, I cannot wait for this back out. This is gonna be ooh. I'm about to go. I'm gonna be so petty and create so much promotion for this that I don't even have to. I'm just gonna be petty.
Well, let me send you some pictures. We're taking pictures this week, so let me send you some pictures so you can do some good promotions.
But
Yeah. What?
I was telling Tiara it was good to see
Oh.
how she won.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. I don't care.
Your mic, I don't know. I couldn't hear you. It went out.
A good mic, y'all. Y'all hear my mic?
I'm gonna
Mhm. Did I show y'all my mic?
Ah, shoot. Yes, I
Yeah, I'm saying, but I can hear everything in this mic.
Now, Brent Reborn says, is he the only person that dislikes that song? No, you ain't the only person.
What song? The Yada Yada song?
Yada
Yeah.
yada 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 yada.
Tiara done did.
Right, Brand ain't been to the right parties.
Tiara, you done did the dance.
I'm trying to start my watch party, y'all.
You did it. I can't with y'all.
Yeah, we got some great guests coming up today. So, Krista Wilson, she's actually from Detroit. She started a skincare line. I think it's all vegan, an all vegan skincare line, and she's relatively new, but she got placement in Walmart. Yeah, so that's like the holy grail, isn't it? Even though they do reduce your prices, but they buy so much.
Yeah.
That
And it's great exposure, just to say that your product is in that.
Yeah.
No
Okay,
stores.
where she at?
She's in Detroit. She's gonna tell us how she did what she did.
Spell the tea.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Black businesses this weekend that I saw just promoting on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, Twitter with sales. Shout out to the Black businesses. And I saw some people saying like, oh, 10% off or 15% off is not a discount. Like, people have to understand when you're a Black owned business, you can't just say everything must go 50% off. Like, y'all, be happy with your 20-25%.
Well, when you don't do the 50% off, they're gonna go somewhere else to get the 50% off. That's why we gotta be how much better than everybody else we gotta be. I'm just saying. Hey girl, hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on, girl? We couldn't wait to talk to you to see how that turkey drive went.
I saw pictures.
My internet system has been terrible. Wi-Fi has been terrible this morning. It was still storming by me really bad, so I could not connect for nothing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no worries.
No, it did rain really bad.
Really
It's snowing up here, so I don't know if I'll take the rain over the snow. I hate going out in the doggone snow.
Yeah, I'll take
Something
some.
in Detroit. Ebony, I'm mad at you.
Wow, what'd I do?
Because I ain't see you last week. I was upset.
Were you actually physically went to the turkey drive, Romeo?
No, I didn't go to the turkey drive.
Okay.
I was waiting for the turkey drive to be like online, and I ain't see it. I ain't see
It
you
was
go
on
live.
Rolling Out. I saw it on rollingout.com.
No, she didn't go live.
Oh,
Damn, don't yell at her.
yeah.
She was too busy in the moment.
Somebody from my staff went live. Romeo just wasn't watching.
I was watching. I was supporting because I couldn't be there.
Well, thank you. It was really nice. We did some Tuesday and Wednesday, so both turned out really nice. We partnered up with the Oak on Wednesday, and then we did our own on Tuesday.
How many people
Nice.
did y'all were y'all able to help out?
Vitamin D every day. Sorry, y'all.
Tuesday it was definitely over 500.
Wow.
Mm,
Tuesday, Wednesday it rained, so we did about maybe 200 turkeys on Wednesday.
right.
It was
That's
pouring
dope.
down, and
We
yeah.
we did our gift bag giveaway, our homeless bag giveaway yesterday on Edgewood, and
Oh wow.
the crazy part is, it was me and another guy, but everybody else is women. I have to, Ebony. I know you know this because you be downtown. I got to teach them how to walk around downtown because clearly they don't know how to watch their surroundings. Like I was like, hey, we just can't walk down dark alleys and hand out. No
Food.
matter how good the deed is, we can't walk down dark alleys. So stop walking. But we were able to help at least 50 women and with feminine products, gift cards, uh, and we made sure the gift cards were accessible to gas stations.
Oh, that's
You
good.
know, so they could have access to go whatever they
Yeah.
need. And it was dope, man. I did not know. I will say this that touched my heart. I did not know how much women who are without need feminine products. I had no clue that was a main priority. So definitely going to do better at that.
Proud of you, Romeo. That is something to really, just pat yourself on the back for it. Really, kudos to you and
Was it
your.
raining, Romeo?
Say again.
Was it raining?
You know what? It was raining. We walked in the rain,
It's too
and
far.
I walked in the rain, but I realized that it was if it the moment of me being wet in the rain was nothing compared to them thanking me or saying bless you or I really appreciate that. That 30-45 minutes of rain, it wasn't that. Because I get to come back home. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
of
Great job, Romeo. Proud of you.
course, you talked about it last week. You have to. It's if you appreciate the moment, because there's so many people who want to go home. If you think about it, like it's so many people who would have hopped in my car and said, "Oh, I want to go home." So, and a lot of people just can't go home. Atlanta got to do better. I'm gonna put some pressure on Keisha Land's bottom. Atlanta got
Y'all
to do
just
better.
need to stay in the house and put on a mask and while y'all sitting out there rubbing elbows and doing Instagram lives from the club and the strip club and yeah.
We like
Portia, I
What?
don't think they're gonna stay at home. I don't think they're gonna stay at home.
Oh Lord. Ebony, how was your Thanksgiving? What you do, girl?
Oh, I flew home for Thanksgiving. I flew home for
Right, you
turkey.
were supposed to tell us about the flying experience. What happened? So did they test you for COVID or what you have to do?
They did. And I kept my mask on. I sat by myself. There and back.
You must have
I
been
was
on Delta. Delta is the only airline that allows you to sit by yourself.
I was on
Hmm.
Delta. I got a chance
Hmm.
to sit by myself. I got a chance to see my family. We were gonna do a turkey drive there. So what we did was we kept turkeys um, for Christmas because it was freezing and nobody was coming.
Hmm.
So to Christmas, so they'll pass them out like right before Christmas or whatever. And then I
Hmm.
got a chance, so that was cool. It felt like
Okay.
original things. I was traditional.
And you flew back when? On Thanksgiving Day or?
Friday morning.
Okay. Good for you, girl.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We got 10 minutes before our first guest. We want to get into Tiara's report.
Talk about the tea that was spilling all over people's timeline.
What happened?
The fights this
The
past
fight.
weekend. Did y'all
Lord Jesus.
see? Let's pull up our good old NBA star Nate Robinson versus YouTuber Jake Paul.
Tore his little butt up. I felt bad. I was embarrassed.
It was embarrassing for the culture. Like I think the culture lost. Snoop Dogg won because his commentary was super hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's bring up. We got the picture. Yeah, that's it. So he got hit down twice, but the knockout happened by I think maybe the not even by the fifth round. He was knocked out. Like I don't know if y'all saw the clips, but he tore him up. He got knocked out to the ground, and everybody was going in on him.
They started the Nate. What's his last name? Robinson. They started the Nate Robinson challenge.
They calling it go instead of go night night. People saying go Nate Nate.
Go Nate Nate. That's just so embarrassing. Like he reminds me of one of the kids growing up that has never had a fight and then was like, I can do this, I can do this. And I just don't know. You shouldn't have did it.
What was funny is I was having a conversation with my dad yesterday, who's a former basketball player, and he was saying how you do retire really, really young and you really don't know what to do with yourself after. So Nate Robinson, he's only 36 years old, but he's done with the NBA. So I guess his new thing was taking up boxing, but my dad was saying like you can't just take up another sport just because you finished the last one, because things like this can and will happen to you and everybody's gonna see it.
Yeah. I was embarrassed for the brother. Romeo, what you got to say?
First of all, excuse my N-word duck. Let's start with that. Let's start with the basics. Like I didn't see you duck not one time.
So he didn't have the right trainers. That's how you know that you don't have the right trainers. When you see that they're not practicing the technique in the game, like that's how you know that he didn't have the right coaches.
Like the man asked, the referee was like, hey, Evan, this is the funny part. When he got hit the first time, the referee was like, can you hold up your gloves? And then he literally did the black thing. Hey, brother, can you hold up your gloves, brother? Hey, brother. Like, he was trying to talk to him through his eyes. Like, hey, brother.
Like, I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, like, hey.
Can you get it together, please? Get it together.
Like he was whispering him every time he was on the ground, like, you don't get
man. Get up. That was memorable. Tyson and Roy Jones. That was Roy Jones. Hey brother.
He tried, Brent. He did try. He tried it. He tried.
Stop. Like, and then
Snoop Dogg said it was two old uncles at the barbecue.
Yeah, but one uncle was still stronger than the other one. Tyson is not. Tyson is not exhibition. Them hits hurt. You see, you can tell Roy Jones was hurt. He was hurting.
You don't want to punch in your ribs if I'm Mike Tyson at any
age. Not at 50 though. Like at 50, you just at 50. I don't want to fight nobody at 50.
Mike Tyson.
At 50.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm walking away from everything at 50. Like what you say?
It's terrible.
I'm running away. I ain't fighting nobody.
All the people that's complaining about, I paid $50 for this fight. It's just $50.
You watched it. You paid $50 for the fight, Ebony?
Yeah, at the web.
I paid $50 for it.
I asked Romeo to live stream it. Romeo was over there being selfish.
Hey, Ebony, they talking about something. Romeo, you should live stream. Live stream my $50?
Yes.
So we played it.
Go ahead.
And our customers was like, really? This is terrible. Like we were leaving before the fight was even over. Like it was just.
Oh, y'all did it for Nuvo. Oh.
I showed it at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I never buy a fight. So listen, y'all. As a kid, we never had cable, so I never felt like I was missing out because we just never had cable. It was only as an adult that I started paying for TV, and I hated paying for TV because I just didn't watch it enough. So anytime a fight came, I was over somebody else's house or doing something else because I wasn't watching. I wasn't paying for it. What you say, Romeo?
Have any one of y'all, and tell the truth, have any one of y'all lost a fight or had second thoughts about getting into a fight in life? Real
Question
talk.
of the day. Question of the day.
Any one
I
of
ain't
y'all-
never lost a fight.
I never actually think I've been in a fight.
That's part of that generation right there that just don't fight.
I did get into. My mom almost made me fight a girl.
Yeah, because you probably need to listen. My kids in the same way. My kids have probably had one fight outside of themselves in life.
Right.
In
yeah.
life. Like,
but not.
by the time I got to their age, I probably had 100 fights. We fought. Like growing up, we fought. Like we fought as a family, we fought as a neighborhood, we fought. Then it probably was every day. Like as kids, we fought.
Yeah.
But like kids nowadays, I guess because we were their parents, I don't know. But they don't necessarily fight.
Yeah, they shoot. So
With
you
your hands.
You never lost a fight. So you say you never lost a fight.
Never. Never.
Tiara, what did you say?
I said I never been in a fight, but I didn't. There was one time where my mama almost made me fight, but I didn't want to fight. But my mom was like, "What's her address? We going to her house and you gonna fight her."
Ebony.
She froze.
Ebony, don't pull no Terry on me now. Come on, Jesus Christ.
She said storming over there. Ebony, we couldn't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you, Ebony. No, we can't hear you, girl.
So there's the answer.
We heard cousins.
Look,
we can't hear you, Ebony.
we couldn't hear you on that one.
Well, at least she's frozen cute. She got a cute frozen pose though, so that's a good thing. Why you asking?
I only had one situation where when I had a Jeezy moment. I had a Jeezy Gucci moment.
I would always help like my cousins.
Oh, she's still going.
But I was never the one who just had fights. Like I always. Hold on.
She must see us.
My internet messed up, y'all. Hold on.
I think it's back.
Yeah.
It's backlagging that what she had said is finally being.
Can you hear me now?
Said.
A little bit.
Here you can't see you at all.
Yeah.
No, my cousins would always fight, so I would help them.
So she was a helping hand in fights.
Shit, we helped, we initiated, we jumped, like we did a lot growing up. I think that's part of the childhood that y'all just really missed.
The only one time I had a second thought, I was about to get in the fight, and I heard this girl from way back. Thomas about to fight Romeo in his Nike Air Force Ones. I was like, whoa, time out. It was a Jeezy Gucci moment. I was like, what y'all mean Thomas is about to fight me in his Nike Air Force Ones? Is this different from when he fight people in regular shoes or something like that?
Air Force Ones. The black ones or the white ones?
It was the white ones. So that's right. That's when I knew I might not win this one.
That's the fighter starter kit.
He intimidated you, Romeo. You let him intimidate you.
Hey, what Tiara just said, that is a fighter starter kit. Like if you fight in Air Force Ones, you fight like you fight for real. Look, Portia, I'm gonna give you. I don't know how Detroit works.
My fighting days were actually in San Francisco. But by the time I moved to Detroit, I didn't fight as much. But go ahead. What'd you say?
Atlanta. 3 things you need to watch out for. Air Force Ones. When the dude's first word or the female's first word is "I bet." If you hear "I bet," they fight a lot. And then number 3, if they start off with, oh, hold this girl, oh bruh, grab that for me. They fight. Them
I
three
mean,
things are
we ain't. Let me tell you something. One, and I'm not even ashamed to say it because I'm not. But growing up, we ain't say nothing. Like if it was going down, it was going down. Like it wasn't no walking up to you in your face and da da da. What you say? It wasn't none of that. It was on site. Saw you. That's what it was. But that was in San Francisco, though. I'm
Oh, San
refined now.
Francisco got down like that. I thought
Yes.
it was just a bunch of hills and
No, babe. No, no, no. No, no, no.
and happy people.
What'd you say?
I said
In San Francisco, I thought it was just happy people
Happy
and
people and hippies.
heels, like Tiara said. That was it.
Oh,
that's
and
what you thought
heels.
too, right, Romeo?
No, San Francisco got a rough side. Y'all go to the Tenderloins nowadays. Like we haven't been, of course, because of COVID. Last time we were there was for Christmas, but we were downtown. They was smoking crack on the corner. We was just like, the homeless epidemic is just out of control. You see people walking around downtown just crazy. You just be like, oh my
Is that
God.
the Bay Area?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Bay Area.
It's funny you brought that up. This is one of the things that disturbed me yesterday. We were getting ready to hand out stuff in this park. You could tell 3 people weren't even supposed to be in that park. So I told the girls, I was like, hey, those are the sellers. Those are the people. I said, don't walk that way because they feel like it's their park. And if we're uplifting or cleaning up their park, those 3 dudes are going to get upset. Don't walk towards that way. And it is to the point that you just made. It's weird when you see it out in your face in open. Like I'm like I'm looking at a crime right here. And you're right. That situation got to get better. California. Oh my God! I don't know the last time you've been to California. California, they just half homeless, half got a place to live.
I did an internship after my sophomore year in LA, and I went downtown for some reason in the Uber. We didn't go down Skid Row, but like we were passing around that area, and it's just crazy to see a neighborhood that just looks like that.
A neighborhood.
People are just conscious of, like, it's not just like, oh, this is just a street where there's like homeless people, and like in Atlanta where you might go under a tunnel and it's like, oh, it's like a real community. Like there's enough people to say like, oh, this is a community where there could be like a swimming pool and people having things going on. Like it's a community structured place for homeless people. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I'm glad you used that word. It looked like a whole, like you driving into somebody's subdivision. Like, what is this?
And they got places called Tent City where people just live in tent homes, and it's so crazy to the point where people have regular 9-to-5 jobs. They go to their 9-to-5 jobs and then they come home to a tent home because people can't afford rent. Emily still frozen? Because she's still on here. Let me remove her if I can.
So it's just good to be conscious of those things, and it makes us even more grateful for what we have, even as tumultuous 2020 has been. It's a lot going on for us.
Yeah.
All over the country, all over the world. And it just, when you think about what happened this year, it just makes you more grateful when you think about what could be going on in your life.
But it also goes back to that. I really hate giving Portia credit. Portia was bringing this up last week about being aware of the moment, and one of the young ladies yesterday, she was taking it all in at the same time, and I was like, hey, I said, don't do that. Like I understand what we're doing is emotional and great. I said, but don't take this in now, like. Because it was just overwhelming to her. Every time she had mad, I was like, hey, you can't do that. Because it's we're helping people within the moment. It's nothing that we can fix today.
Yeah.
So get out of that
Just
mode.
being grateful. She was just, being thankful and appreciative, and I'm hoping that's what it was,
Yeah.
because that's what you do. That's what you do. Anyway, let's get into Tiara's report while we are waiting for our guest.
Next, I have two more. Speaking of TV, Jay-Z is set to produce a new Netflix thriller called 40 Acres. So that was some really exciting news that came out over the weekend. Jay-Z, he produced Ava DuVernay's 13th, and he's known for being a part of just the elevating the Black consciousness and what's going on, and Black people kind of getting what's owed to them. So the term 40 acres does stem from what Black people were supposed to get post-slavery. That never happened. 40 acres and a mule. That's popular terminology by Spike Lee, who uses 40 acres. But it's going to be a Netflix thriller. The film will pair Jay-Z with Luke Cage creator Chef Hodari Coker and co-producers James Lasseter and Capital Entertainment's Aaron Kaplan. And yeah, there isn't a lot to say about like what it's actually going to be based around and shaped around. That family is known to kind of just put it out there and let everybody intake and accept what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a book that they're loosely basing it off of.
What's the book?
Let me see what the name of the book. Pulling it up now.
What up, Iris?
It's a novel by Dwayne Alexander Smith.
Is it fiction or noir?
I don't know if it's fiction. It just says that the movie has been described as a cross between Jordan Peele's Get Out and Tom Cruise's The Firm.
Okay. Oh, that sounds very interesting.
So, yeah, 40 Acres follows a civil rights attorney fighting for his life after he's invited to join an elite Black organization with a quote-unquote mind-blowing secret. Mm-hmm. So I think the book was actually called 40 Acres, if I'm not mistaken. But it's loosely based because I guess they're going to cross it in different ways and different things, but it's a loose adaptation.
Well,
Lasseter, who's partnering with Jay-Z, has also been a part of projects like The Pursuit of Happiness, I Am Legend, 7 Pounds, and Our Robot. So we'll see if this has Will Smith.
When is this supposed to come out?
Doesn't say. At some point next year, they're saying.
Okay.
Like, Jay-Z, he's so private. So it's like, this is all the news they're learning now that he's producing a new movie.
Crystal Wilson.
Hello.
Hey, girl. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the AM Wake Up Call. What's going on?
Man, trying to wake up.
You waking up to all that snow?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
what is this? Who ordered this?
We be acting so brand new every year when this
right. Like
Exactly. Now they in Atlanta, they really don't know about snow. When they get a little bit of snow, they shut the whole city down. But we be like, oh, we gotta go to work in this. Oh, we gotta travel in this.
Crystal, don't start your morning like that now. Let's not make it a Detroit Atlanta thing.
I'm just saying.
Detroit ain't won no time.
Weather right now. I know you in the 70s, right?
Right. Now.
Well, Crystal, welcome to the show. Crystal is a licensed esthetician. She's from Detroit. She's married to kids. I didn't know you had a background in acting, but she has a background in acting as well. But she's here to talk to us today about her product, Crystal Clear, and how she got it in none other than Walmart. Okay. Yes. So, Crystal, please introduce yourself to our family. Let us know who you are, and then let's talk about your journey.
Okay. Well, my name is Crystal Wilson. I am a licensed esthetician.
And I've been a licensed esthetician for 4 years. I started out as a makeup artist, and I have 2 children, and I have a husband of 9 years.
Yes, 9 years.
Been together 15, going on 16, but married 9.
Great job, sir. Good job, sir. Holding it down for the brothers. Oh, continue.
Yes. And I work at like 3 spas. One is a mobile spa. The other 2 is Massage Green and Massage Lux. And I am an actress too, as well. And then I just turned skincare owner in this pandemic that we call pandemic.
Say that again because a lot of people didn't catch that. What is it?
Pandemic, okay?
Okay, because we can, and
We
now we know
can.
it. We can. Like if you haven't developed, well, I'm not even gonna say that because a lot of people just needed to chill and rest. But still, this is a pandemic, and coming out of this pandemic, we hope that you was able to, can your way into doing something. Tell us
That's
about how you can your way into doing into getting your product on Walmart shelves. So tell us about your product, and then tell us how you got it into Walmart.
all right. Well, my product is called Crystal Clear. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. There is the serum right there, and
Yes,
this is
girl.
the cleanser. And so I was a makeup artist first. And I was an okay makeup artist, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I get my own makeup, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the eyes have always been hard for me. That blend, blend, blend.
Here's her
But
product, y'all.
yes, that's the product.
All
Thank you.
right. Yes.
So our pastor gave us a project completion task, right? Shout out to Deeper Life Ministries. And he said that in 2020, I want you to set a goal. I want you to have a vision board of what you want God to do. So mine was getting my products into a retailer. And when we ended up in this pandemic, so what I ended up doing was I started to buy stuff. Um, God told me to start buying things for my business. So when everybody else was spending their stimulus checks on, Jordans or whatever, and shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. God told me to do otherwise. So I wanted products and ingredients that was professional grade. So I hooked up with a manufacturer. They helped me formulate what I wanted in that. And so I've been working with them for actually 2 years. So what ended up happening was I ended up getting with Tiffany Cartwright of Global Empowerment.
Okay, I think
And
she's going to be coming on the show maybe
yes,
next week to
yes,
tell us about her journey as well. She went from
yes,
being a lawyer to an assistant attorney general to welfare,
she's a
and
judge.
and then she turned it back around. Yes. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Go ahead.
So we've been following her for months. We this summer, me and a couple of ladies and a gentleman, we all went to Sally's, Target, all of those places, and we got our products, put it in a big, pretty, basket, and we had to get all of our barcodes together, DUNS numbers together. It's a long process, you guys, a long process. I tried it on my own last year.
It
That
didn't
wasn't
work.
good. That
Mm-hmm.
didn't work because it wasn't my time. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't my time. I failed a couple times. The
That's
first,
good. That's you fail your way to success,
yeah,
though. That's how you learn what does not work. But go ahead. Mm-hmm.
yes. So I failed a couple of times before I even met Tiffany. And I
Mm-hmm.
used to hear these commercials about global empowerment. I know you guys probably heard him on Sundays. His name is Art Cartwright. And
Well,
no,
they in Atlanta. They probably didn't hear it, but go ahead.
I
right, right,
I
right.
heard.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My bad. I'm sorry for assuming.
Well, he's on there every Sunday.
Okay.
And he's like, you want to get your products in these big retailers, then, come to my class. And the classes is free. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And he tells you if you don't have a product, get one. Okay. So, yes. So if you looking for a class that will help you from beginning to the end, global empowerment is it.
So, upon taking the class, what was the timeline in order to get your stuff into Walmart?
Well, for me, it was like a couple months. As soon as I met her, Tiffany Cartwright, because I had already started my journey, it wasn't too, it was about 2 or 3 months, maybe 2 or 3 months. And then we found out in this journey, you guys, that 15% shelving is provided for minority owned business owners. And it wasn't just Walmart, it was Sephora, it was Ulta, it was Sally. They all made this pledge. So, yes. So, a lot of people don't know about this. They pledge that. So
they pledge
are
that
looking for you.
15% of shelf space should
Shelf
be
space.
allotted to minorities, Black, brown people, those type of people.
Yes.
And so they pledge to it, so they have to abide by it. So a lot of businesses don't know about this. And so how did you find out about it, and how did you get your product in there?
Through global empowerment. They told us.
No,
So
go
they
ahead.
told, oh, I'm sorry. They told us to go on Range Me and upload. So Range Me is a way that a lot of the companies, they're doing business now. So you have to go on Range Me to put your products on there, and that's the way you get through retailers.
What's Range Me?
Range Me.
Is that like rangeme.com?
Yes,
Is
it's
it so how do you spell it? How do you spell it?
RANGEME.com.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go on there, you put your products on there, and you could put it on there for free for like a couple of months, and then they'll try to get you to pay the premium. The premium allows you to get to buyers and all of that stuff. Well, in that period, Walmart Marketplace was looking for, suppliers and vendors. So I went on there to walmartmarketplace.com, and I filled out the application, and they accepted me. Along with a lot of other ladies that I'm around, they accepted them as well.
Wow.
And they
Romeo.
still do it.
Romeo. Why you look so?
Because I'm not listening to Crystal. Crystal talking about with the smile in Detroit, and that's why they got snow. Let me ask you this though, because I'm looking at what I want to get to is the actual product, right? Because I'm a guy. I'm pretty. I'm just saying.
Oh Lord Jesus! Not today, Romeo.
Around here, but as a businesswoman, a lot of products that are presented aren't male friendly. Like they're not. You even see it in the commercials. Like even if it's for men, it's not male. When you walk down the aisle, like, oh, this is the men aisle, and this is for me. Like when it comes to men in your product, what were like the top 3 things that you needed to get across to men that, hey, saying it's okay to take care of your facial awareness too?
Yes. Well, my product is for all skin types. Right. So it's across the board for everybody. And men ask me those questions all the time, and I'm like, my products are for you as well. Men have different skin type because of the shaving and the hair and all of that. So a lot of men, really, to tell you the truth, they don't wash their face. A lot of them.
Listen, starting from teenagers, I have to remind all the time. Did you wash your face? Did you wash your face? with
Yes,
soap. With soap.
yes. Now look, we're not gonna do the soap.
I'm just saying, right? They had, yeah.
But
So
you,
with
but
soap, people don't know that the soap it dries you out and it takes away the natural oils. If you start just using cleansers, you will definitely see a difference. So even if you just start using a cleanser, you know what I'm saying, and some sunblock,
Yeah.
because we were all told we don't need sunblock because of our melanin. Not true.
not true.
So
Tell
not true. So not true.
But well,
We need to
yes,
protect it
absolutely.
at all times.
So tell us this. So your product is in Walmart right now?
It's Walmart.com.
Oh, it's in
And I'm
Walmart.
in, yep, and I'm in negotiations with Walmart in Novi as
All
well.
right. No, Novi,
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yes, Novi, Michigan. I'm in talks with them. And the first place I got my products in was a beauty supply. So people don't know that they need to go to these local places because they have local buying brands.
Right.
And they will take your products if they are good enough and they want to test them out. And if they do well, they will put them in your stores.
So
And they're
before you get out of here, tell us about the manufacturing process. So where do you manufacture your products? I know that your products are vegan. Why did you choose to go vegan? And then what ingredients are in there? And then how do you manufacture them?
okay. So with the manufacturing process, I had to search companies that was I wanted it to be a black owned manufacturer. So I researched that as well. And then once I found the company, I spoke with them and I told them the exact specifications I wanted in those products. And so they formulated for me. They have a chemist and everything. And then they send you samples back. And then you say, okay, this is exactly what I needed. Vegan and paraben free, being an esthetician, a lot of people are allergic to certain things. So I wanted it to be as sensitive but as strong as possible to get through those acne, problems. Because I have dermatitis. I have periodermatitis, dry skin. Okay, it is dry. So I have to use triple moisturizers. I'm gonna keep it real. Triple moisturizers, triple cleansers, so I have to make sure. A lot of people don't, wash their face when they use makeup and stuff like that, and they don't wash their pillowcases and wipe off the phone. Those little things, they do make a difference.
All right, girl. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming on and sharing your story. Kudos to Tiffany Cartwright for showing you the way and Global Empowerment
Yes.
for actually offering free classes. Y'all, we got to figure that out.
Yes.
So where can we keep up with you and your products? Do you have a personal website, or do you recommend that people just go to like a Walmart.com?
I do have a personal website. It's crystalclear.com. CrystalClear.com. I would rather for them to go to both.
All right. Yes, absolutely. Go to Walmart.com first, y'all.
First, because we need sales, okay? We need sales.
But you said you need a male model. What'd you say?
I do need a male model too. I need some models now. All right. You got some nice skin too. Gotta get you out that soap.
He don't use soap. He don't use soap. I was saying soap for my boys, but I just reference soap as the cleanser. So I do have cleanser for them. But I say soap for my boys because they, I got teenagers and they tend to watch. I use water. No.
But see, you know what though? That's women's fault. That's women's fault.
What?
If you think about it, men don't get taught. Young men don't get taught how to take care of their bodies, just like how women are. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Hygiene
no,
is often feminized.
Mm-hmm.
a young man doesn't get taught how to bathe. You know, hey, you need to do this, this, this. A young man doesn't get taught, how to cleanse himself. Women get taught early. Hey, bathe this way. Use this, this, this. And then y'all get mad at us because we throw on some brute. You better take it. Nah, thank you though, Crystal.
Always Moni is on Facebook. Always Moni. She says, "Hey, best friend, made it a point to watch you shine." Hey, Moni.
Hey, best friend.
All right, girl. Well, congratulations again, and
Thank you.
we gonna definitely keep up with you. Much success and all of that great stuff. Y'all go to Walmart.com. Let's support.
Crystal
Thank
clear. Yep.
you.
All right.
Dropping
Okay.
gems on websites like Range Me and all of that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We
No
appreciate
problem.
it. Okay,
Learn how
girl.
to exfoliate people.
All right. We'll see you soon, Crystal. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Better learn how to
So,
exfoliate in here.
I think that's just phenomenal that, number one, I think it speaks to the manifestation process, right? So you put it on your vision board, you work at it because they say faith without works is dead. So you put it on your vision board and you actually put in the work. Like I said on Friday, my positive thought of the day is the magic sauce is in doing the work. So you do the work and then voila, stuff just happens. So congratulations to her. RangeMe.com, Global Empowerment Network. Her mentor is going to be on, I think it's sometime next week, Tiffany Cartwright. She basically did the same thing and her products are in Walmart as well. So
What's up?
we got another guest coming up, y'all. Did you finish your report though, Tiara?
I have one more story and then, of course, birthdays and all that. But we can do the story real quick.
Let's do the story because we got one more guest coming up. Africa Miranda is here.
Oh, sad news. President-elect Biden has reported that there has been a hairline fracture in his foot
That means it's broken.
after taking a tumble while playing with his dog, I guess, over the holiday weekend. He wasn't feeling well when he first got hurt. He went to the doctor and they didn't report that it was anything broken. But then he got a second look at it and a CT scan, and it came back that he has a hairline fracture. So the doctor made a press statement saying for the next couple of weeks, we will be saying our good old Joe with a boot.
Listen, okay, number one, Joe,
Protect
sweetie,
Joe.
I'm just saying. Sit down. Like, I understand that you like going on bike rides and but you the president. Like we got to do like lower type of activities, babe.
And he will be the oldest president of the United States. Currently, he is 70. He just turned 78 last week. So he does need to kind of take it easy. He was playing with his dog Major.
I like that dog name though.
Yeah,
that's cute.
So
he needs to now. A hairline fracture is a break. I learned that the hard way.
Oh, you had one?
No, thank God. And please don't wish that on me. My baby. So, I got boys and they rough. And so throughout the years, we stayed in the damn emergency room. I would be so mad. Hairline fracture, toe broke, ankle twisted, fell off a tree. It's like, damn, we in the emergency room again. But I've learned that when they say it's a hairline fracture, that is really a break. And so you got to put a cast on or maybe a soft shoe or something like that. And you can't really move it that much. So I'm like, damn, sit down, yo. Yeah.
So,
so
he is going to pull through. He'll be all right. Hopefully he'll be running around like he was when he got elected that night. I still remember when he got elected, he came out running and he showed how happy he was. I like that spirit in him. So hopefully he'll be able to run up there on his inauguration day. And
sit your ass down.
Sit down. Hairline fracture. That's damn right, child. Anyway, let's bring on our guest, y'all. Africa Miranda. So y'all do know we've been talking about peace and purpose for the last month or so. And Africa Miranda is going to be my, look at how beautiful she is. She came in and was like, look at
Hold on,
all of this
let
beauty.
me go
Oh,
change
Lord,
something.
Lord,
Let me
Lord.
let me go change since Africa will come in here looking like 2020 didn't touch her.
Man, yes,
Like,
glamorous.
the brand is strong. The brand is strong. Good
The
morning.
brand is strong. Yes. So Africa Miranda, she's internationally known as a beauty and travel influencer. Her brand inspires women everywhere to embrace their inner light. We can tell because she came in so beautiful today. She's a host, executive producer, beautypreneur, and a digital personality. And she will be joining us on Friday. She's moderating the panel for HBCU Pretty Hustle.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, Africa. How are you today?
Wow. Good morning. Good morning. I was like, okay, this gives me an excuse. Well, I still have pajamas on the bottom, but I want to give
Listen, bottom be real long. I'm not gonna stand up. I'm not gonna stand up. But yes, girl, yes, the top is flawless.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love it.
So, how you feeling today?
Doing all right. It's the full moon, the eclipse. I've noticed that when that happens, I'm like, I don't sleep. Not that I don't sleep well, but I wake up a lot. So I feel like I woke up like 5 times like during the night. So at around 7 a.m., I just said, well, I gotta, I knew I was gonna be on here at 9. So I was like, let me just stay up.
Yeah.
So I was listening to some good conversations on Clubhouse while I was getting ready, and here I am.
Yeah. So we've been hearing all about Clubhouse. Yeah, I need to engage. I received my invite. I haven't had the time to go on and really see what it's about, but everybody's talking about it.
It is definitely like the new place, to be on the web. And I think if you're someone who's in digital like we are, you always want to at least check out these new platforms. And, it's in beta, so it's a really small community. So this is probably the second app that I've been on very early. And it's just always nice to see like how a community can grow and change and to be part of like the people that are like framing the conversations and to see where it goes. But it's interesting. Like, I think with everything that's happening in 2020, it's like we need these types of conversations. So to have a place you can do that is pretty fun.
You know what's so crazy about that? Because I'm a digital guy as well. Mm-hmm. I've noticed if you pay attention, and I'm pretty sure you do, you pay attention to the Clubhouses and the Instagrams and the Periscope, they're literally creating worlds that give you no excuse. Yeah. Like I can have a conversation with somebody right now in Argentina and I don't have no excuse.
Exactly.
I love it.
Not Argentina.
For real.
For real.
Like in Australia that I made on Periscope, and we've never met in person, but whenever I get to go, these are, you make like real connections with people.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't wait to try it. We've been crashing real hard on this Peace and Purpose, so I really haven't had a chance to peel myself away from that. But once I do, listen, I am going to indulge. Yes, absolutely.
Peace and Purpose. I'm so excited about this week. Yeah.
Yes. So tell us about your panel. So of course your panel is sponsored by Cream of Nature, and we're going to be talking to Tania Colston. We actually talked to her last week. She's the senior marketing director of Cream of Nature. And you guys are going to be talking about HBCU Pretty Hustle.
Yes. I mean, it's as an HBCU grad, that's a pride that exactly like the pride is unmatched. And even for me, just to be able to moderate this panel that's, sponsored and put on by Cream of Nature, Tania is the person who really gave me one of my biggest breaks in my career almost 10 years ago. Like I was one of the faces that launched the argan oil line. So that really like changed my life. Like I went from not doing any modeling to being on billboards and magazines and representing a brand that, we all know that smell when you would crack open like the shampoo bottle of Cream of Nature. Everybody knows that smell. So I just think that it's perfect that Cream of Nature is the one that is framing this conversation about, what beauty means and that hustle that you learn at an HBCU. Like for me, I was, Miss Alabama State University. And I always tell people like, that's where I learned about like beauty and being a brand ambassador before that was even a word. Because, that's where you get that grooming. You get that grooming. Okay, wait,
what, Romeo?
Where?
Alabama State University. Miss Alabama
State University.
Yeah.
Illustrious Alabama State.
Yeah, she was Miss
I had
Alabama
to make
State
this,
University.
I had to make sure she said it right because I always hear D. I always hear D.
Well, I will say this. I mean, you know, and not to age myself, but like that's something that has kind of come along in the later years. But I do love it. So it's not habit for me to say it because we kind of rolled it different. It was like I was Miss Alabama State University. Now it's like the. So I mean, I love it though. Anytime something new, I'm like, give me the extra sauce so I can like stay.
Okay. Yes, extra sauce. Yes.
Yeah. Double check on that. But let me ask you this. Because I know they're gonna ask about the beauty stuff. You don't caught my attention on the digital stuff, right?
Okay, absolutely.
So let's me and you talk digital to digital.
Yes.
How do you personally feel about the turnover? Because I watched a lot of people in the beginning. They couldn't catch the curve. They weren't on the curve. And a lot of what blew me away the most, a lot of major companies was not on the curve.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that in the digital transition of where we're at going into 2021?
Absolutely. I mean, I think really flourish on digital, you have to be open, like just open to trying, open to failing, open to figuring it out. And that's why I think a lot of, solopreneurs and small businesses have thrived because we have, we have space to like try something and not work out and millions of people don't know about it and we can figure it out tomorrow. What has happened, I think, with larger companies is that they're afraid because, of their market share and like, they have these huge companies. So if they make a big misstep, it's going to be, it's there. I think they looked at the risk of failing bigger, but what I think has happened for a lot of these brands is that the risk and what has happened of them, like being afraid to take the risk has really hurt them. And I think they should have just taken it anyway. You look at, I think this week, there was a guy on TikTok who like had all these millions of followers, like mixing paint. And he was a Sherwin-Williams employee. And then Sherwin-Williams fired him because they were like, you were doing this on their while you were at work. And he was buying the paint himself. And I was like, this is a brand that doesn't get it. You have all these millions of people that were enthralled by this guy, like mixing, these different paints and making them try it. So I was like, this shows you that brands in 2020 in a panoramic still don't get it. Like, and I don't understand. Like, I don't understand.
Right. That's
absolutely
terrible.
Right.
You have to, when I would hear like athletes, you would hear like a quarterback talk about how like they could look at the field and see the plays, before they do them. And I think that's for people that understand digital, we're like that. We can look at it and see how this is where it's going because digital is always about being a little bit ahead because when you're behind, you're like, if you're current or behind, like if you're current, you're behind, to be honest.
Right. I think one of the dope things I saw this past weekend, never seen this before ever. Vogue socially started going live. But what Vogue was doing was they would go live with their writing staff. They would go live with their photography staff. And people were so indulged into the conversation, and I was even indulged in the conversation. It made me realize, hey, this is the first time Vogue went live. Like this is
exactly.
This is simple.
I know.
Well, let's get into your brand a little bit, Africa. So you launched Beauty by Africa in 2016. Yes, Beauty by Africa.
My baby's here. Yes.
I love it, love it, love it. And we actually were just talking to a new entrepreneur of the skincare line from Detroit. She just recently got her products in Walmart. So she was sharing with us how she did that. But let's talk about your brand, Beauty by Africa. Miranda, what is it? How do we get the products?
I'm like,
mixed with?
Yes, Cyber Weekend sales happening, please.
It's Monday. Okay. Yes.
But I launched Beauty by Africa Miranda in November of 2016, and it really came of as a result of my own digital and media and beauty career. I've been the face of brands as a model, then as a creative, helping them tell their stories, and it just it came a point where people were like, well, when are you going to do something of your own? And you start to realize we second guess ourselves and don't think that. Because I'm not in my kitchen, like mixing products, I was like, well, I don't know how I would get from, like you said, from point A to point B. How do you creatively have an idea that turns into a product that can then be on a shelf?
Yeah.
And I had the blessing of one of my sorority sisters is a cosmetic chemist. Her name is Erica Douglas. She's known on, social as Sister Scientist. And she is the chemist behind most of the brands that we use. Yeah, definitely follow her. And at the time that we connected on, again, my life is all about social media. We connected on social. And I was the face of ORS at the time. I'd been in their commercials and like their ads for Curls Unleashed, and she was the chemist behind them. So I was in Chicago for a shoot. I reached out, we went out, and she was the first person to really ask me, you know, when was I going to do this? And I kind of said the same thing, like, well, how? And like, you're a chemist, and like, how would I even do this? And I have great ideas. And she was launching her own firm and, you know, her own lab and company, MSeed. And what's been great is that they're all about helping, you know, small businesses and individuals that have ideas and taking us from ideation to product. So we worked for a year and a half. This was, you know, we started 2015, but really into 2014, you know, looking at what would my brand story be? What did I love about skincare and body care? And that, you know, I love travel. I've been all over the world multiple times in every place you can think of. And I've tried this beauty treatment and that beauty treatment. I found the weave shop in Brazil. Like I'm all about like, you know, going on these adventures. No, like I think it's amazing. But I wanted to bring that, you know, and put it into product form, because what I realized was that travel for me was transformational, but I also recognized that it's not something that everyone is always able to do. So I made it so that each product is a travel souvenir, meaning.
Let's see them. Hold them up to the camera.
So, yes. So first, I launched with like my hero product is the facial elixir. And this was inspired by my time in Rio. Like Brazil to this day, like is one of my favorite places. And I wanted to create a product that gives you that feeling when you're on the beach and that glow. So the facial elixir is a multi-purpose beauty oil. It has Brazilian maracuja oil, cupuaçu butter, and it's all about hydrating, nourishing the skin, you know, giving you that beautiful glow.
Then where do I get it? I need some.
Beauty by everything is beautybyafricamiranda.com.
Let's see if we can pull that up.
Use Black BLK 30. Everything is 30% off until midnight tonight. So we go from Brazil. I have products that were inspired by a trip to the south of France. It's a body mist you spray on after the shower. It's amazing. And my latest product that InStyle named one of the best Black-owned beauty buys for 2020 is the Hydra Essence Complexion Mist. I'm a host. I shot a travel show pilot in Curacao and learned all about like the island and aloe and like the properties, the beauty properties of aloe vera, and, you know, put that into the facial mist. So you spray this on to prime your face for makeup. You can use it if you're wearing braids to refresh your scalp. Like everything is just multi-purpose, but also at an accessible price, because beauty should be available for everyone, for beautiful products that actually work.
Agreed. We have your website ready to show. Let's go ahead and pull up our website right quick. And you said the discount was what? 30% off. BLK 30. I see it.
There you go. Use BLK 30 if you want to do buy one get one free. You can do that as well. But everything's in stock. We're, you know, packing and shipping constantly all weekend. So I thank everybody who has shopped so far. But please continue shopping. And you know, if you're trying to get products before the holidays, I recommend shop early, because we know the post office has been a little janky as of late. But we are packing and shipping orders.
Absolutely. So I love this. I will be making a purchase on BLK 30. Absolutely. And I pulled up Sister Scientist as well. She's a Stanford grad. Yes, Stanford. Chemical engineer, creates innovative beauty products. I love it. Brains behind the brands. So I followed her as well. So
yes, no, Erica's amazing, a wealth of knowledge about just beauty and the science of it. And she's really helping, you know, entrepreneurs of color, like change our lives. Like you know, again, this was an idea, and now I literally have products that you can buy, and that's because of us investing in each other. So
I love it, love it, love it. Now, before you get out of here, tell us what we can look forward to in Peace and Purpose on Friday, December 4th.
Yes.
At 1 p.m.
At 1 p.m. Yes. You can look forward to a dynamic conversation with, you know, Black women who were formed, you know, in the trenches of the HBCU life, and really who have gone on to take that grooming and that foundation to build empires that are now impacting other women. A great conversation about, you know, beauty and representation, because if you think about HBCUs, this was one of the first places where our beauty was celebrated. Black women weren't Miss Americas, they weren't, you know, Miss USAs, but they were Miss Fisk, Miss Tuskegee, Miss ASU. So it's a, you know, I'm really excited about the conversation. We have Arian Simone, Carlene Roy, you know, Tania. These again are women who are powerhouses, and I'm just very honored to even be part of the conversation and to be moderating it. So if you are looking to be inspired about beauty, and if you're on the fence about attending an HBCU, this is going to like push the needle for you. So definitely join us.
Well, I love it, love it, love it. I am going to be managing that stage, so I will be in the conversation. I can't wait to hear what you guys talk about. I am an HBCU grad, so, you know, yes, HBCU in the house. We got Spelman over there with Tiara Berry and GSU.
I love it.
Grambling State University.
Too bad, Romeo.
It's okay, Romeo. It's okay.
I know.
See PWI over there, but it's fine. It's okay. You got a competition.
No, you know, we're not a gang.
Hold up. Don't be mad at me because I went to the Georgia Tech of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, yes.
Yes, but what's important is that you went.
Yes, you went.
Oh, she got jealous. I like her. I like her.
Well, Africa, thank you for taking the time to spend with us this morning, enlightening us on everything, your products. We didn't get a chance to talk about your book.
No worries, because I wanted to tell you quickly before we get off. I'm like, because y'all know, I'm like, I just think that, like, I have 10,000. Like, I'm very blessed to, like, God has allowed me to have my hands in so many wonderful things. But my book, Step Up, Step Out, and Shine for Cyber Monday is now available for Kindle. You know, look for the digital download.
Absolutely.
So you can get it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. I just found out now it's in Australia, but we have a special holiday price of $5.99. So if you haven't had a chance to get the physical copy of the book and you love an e-reader, $5.99. I'm doing that for the holidays, but it's really about, you know, helping you understand the steps to becoming an active participant in your life. Like, nothing that I'm doing is by accident, and I'm sharing my steps and my tips and, you know, my journey, and really giving you things that you can walk away to do the same in your life. So we're going to step out, we're going to shine. So yeah.
Yes, I love it.
So where can we find the book again?
You can get the book everywhere books are sold: Target.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Amazon. I think Borders. Like, really any online bookseller, you just type in Africa Miranda. I will come up. There's the big hair, the blue and yellow.
That today.
This cover, and it's there.
I love it.
Love it. Love it.
I was about to be real cute. You know what? I'm gonna go pick up the book on our campus because we have a Barnes and Noble on the campus. So I'll just go pick it up there.
There you go. But I will say this, it's not in every physical store, but it is online. It is available online. So I know it's in, like, the New York Barnes and Noble. I don't know all the physical stores, so I cannot guarantee that it is at the Georgia Tech Barnes and Noble.
But it is in New York.
We have it. I'm pretty sure we have it.
And if not, you should go request it. How about that? Let them know they need to have it.
Yeah.
Support a Black woman today. Support a Black woman today.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Africa. We will see you on stage on the Cream of Nature Beauty stage on Friday. We will be there 1 p.m. Moderating the HBCU Pretty Hustle panel session. So we love it. Thank you so much. We enjoyed our time with you.
Bye, everyone. Have an awesome day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yes. Such a ray of sunshine.
Her setup, her red lip, the blazer.
Let me tell you something. So yes, I was taking those. I was like, that plant. I told producer Ashley, I'm going to go get one. I don't know if it was real or not either. It looked good, even if it wasn't. Because I'll kill a real plant quick.
My plant. I killed my plant. I felt bad. I felt like I killed my child.
No, I know what you're trying to do. You're very smart, Portia. I know exactly what you're trying to do.
What are you talking about, Romeo?
I'm doing the same thing this week. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to create somebody. I was watching something. They said the best thing to do this December is create your virtual space, like what you're doing right now with your background. And I know
I got some stuff on the floor back there, y'all. I was like, what the hell is that back there on the floor? I'm trying to hide it.
What you trying to do? That's smart.
I love it though. I have 2 virtual backdrops, office spaces, and this one is okay. I'm on a little bit more because my plants are not real. That's why they look so good. And they haven't changed, but I do like the leafy plant that she had. That was really cute. Maybe I need to put it like right here. My ass is crazy, y'all. Anyway, let's get into these birthdays. You got one more story, or we going right to birthdays? What we doing?
Want to do Black History? You want to do birthday?
Let's do Black History. Let's do Black History.
So, November 30th, 1966, Huey Newton and Bobby Seale, students of California College, formed the Black Panther Party.
That was dope. I can't wait for that movie either.
Can't wait for that movie to come out, y'all. Like, what's taking us so long? Like, everything is out. Like, yeah, we can stream everything. We're not going to the theaters. Like, put the movie out already, please.
Yeah.
But that was back in the, go ahead.
No, this girl, these girls had this meme going around. It was like, if you want to prove your love to me, since a whole theater only costs $100, you should rent out a theater and we should watch movies all day. First of all,
that's cute. I'm for it. I'm here for it.
I got a couch with a refrigerator and a 42-inch screen. You better watch this TV.
Oh my God.
Anyway, shout out to Huey Newton and Bobby Seals from the Black Panther.
Back in the day when they was like, let's really do something. Nowadays, we can't organize to save our lives.
I feel like we doing a lot for the culture.
Yeah, I guess.
She's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I just want us to I don't know. Anyway, congratulations to them.
Even thinking about Angela Davis. I had the opportunity to meet Angela Davis, and
yes,
just to kind of be around her and like really celebrate the elders. That was a moment that I can say I really was super present in, and I looked at her like, you're Angela Davis. And
yeah.
She still had her afro. She still had her wits about her. She was encouraging us when she came to Spelman's campus just to kind of share some words and give some wisdom. So shout out to the Black Panther Party, because it seems like it was a long time ago, but it really wasn't.
It really was not.
The fact that I get to kind of grow up in an environment, all of us got to kind of grow up in an environment where we've seen things change, but still have the opportunity to show respect to the people that helped get us to where we are today is super cool.
Absolutely. Can't wait for that movie.
Yeah, speaking of flowers, let's give people flowers for their birthday. What's the birthdays?
Birthday. It's the birthday.
She back to that yachty dance. Happy birthday to Chrissy Teigen, model and chef, and John Legend's wife, who turned 35. Trinity Fatu, 33. Rotimi, 32, who makes really great music, by the way. And Bo Jackson, 58.
Bo Jackson looked good over there with his 58-year-old self. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, y'all. Chrissy Teigen is only 35. Okay, that's what's up.
What you trying to say about?
I ain't say nothing.
We got balloons, yeah. The cake is on the way. We got the music playing, cause it's your holiday. Woo! We invited family, and everybody came. Right. Strike a pose for me like you in a picture frame. You got your finest clothes on, and $1 million smile. So we gon' celebrate you for a while. And don't forget we got the candles when you away. Don't forget we got the candles. Happy birthday, gonna celebrate you for a while. Candles, blowing you away. Wait. Candles. Happy birthday, happy girl.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Yeah, Timmy, that's my partner. Happy birthday to you, man. Chrissy Teigen, we gotta talk. We'll figure it out. Happy birthday to you.
Why you say that? You trying to say she's not 35? What you trying to say?
No, I didn't know you trying to say that.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said okay.
She is. That's that, man. I love their relationship. They love each other.
She reminds me of one of those women back in the day. Back in the day. Remember when women used to club their men over the head and beat them and then drag them along? Like that's how she reminds me.
That was not where I thought you were going just now.
She hit him over the head and said, "Come on, let's go. Shut up."
Now I'll speak for you. No, you don't know nothing.
That is not. I don't know any woman like that.
Like the cave women. Well, I've watched a couple of their interviews, and he basically was not trying to mess with her. And she was like, "Boy, shut up and come on." Like, I don't know if y'all watched one of their interviews before. As a couple,
she does have the dominant type of
and
personality.
he was not trying to mess with her at all, and she was like, "Boy, shut up, come on, let's do this." And he was like, "Nah, I'm good." She was like, "Nah, shut up, for real, come on, let's do it." And
like a beast,
2 kids later,
let's not call it a beast.
Fellas, you can be Stand up.
That is true.
Get it
That is
alone.
true.
You're not alone.
See, Chrissy is known for being an advocate of politics and being like very liberal, and her and the current president have been known to go at it on Twitter. So maybe that's just a part of her character trait, her personality trait is she just don't.
I love it. She's
no
funny
mess.
as hell too. Like,
Yeah.
like y'all want to sit up there and say she's not. I don't know if I'm following her cooking, but she's funny. She's real funny as hell.
Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, she is. Let's get into the social report. What we got?
What's going on, Romeo?
Wherever Ashley want to go, she gonna do what she want to do anyway. I mean, it's producer Ashley. She like people was tripping, man. Producer Ashley came on one time last week. The internet blew up. Like, ooh, we see her.
Shut up, Romeo. Shut up.
Wherever Ashley want to go,
She was getting ready this morning. We ain't know. I was like, producer Ashley, I hope you dressed.
Her super life. Okay, Young Thug is an idiot. Young Thug.
Oh God.
Even so much backlash after getting candid about Andre 3000. I want y'all to watch this video of the most
the Expeditiously podcast, right?
Of the most craziest thing I've saw.
I can't rap you 203,000 songs. I ain't never paid attention to him. Never in my life.
Oh, arrogant to say.
You missing out.
Right.
You missing out. Y'all need to work together. That's what you, hey, look.
That'd be crazy. We most definitely
Yo,
be crazy.
motherfucking next move. Just like you went and worked with Elton John, nigga.
But Elton John was like, more like Elton John. The difference from Elton John and Andre is Elton John, like simplified.
Oh,
Elton John like to kiss ass. Andre like his ass kiss. Elton John like, hey, I love you. I remember your first song. I remember Gucci first song. When is Goo Up getting out? Like he just more like a fan to the point where it's like, I'm like, nigga, let's do music. He like, nigga, bet. Andre more like, yo,
because he should be.
Hey,
like he can hear me.
Like that though, bro.
Fuck wrong. Don't get on the fucking phone, nigga. Stupid answer. You answer.
That's what.
Like that, nigga. We from Atlanta, nigga.
Yeah, where I come from.
So
guess what?
This is our relationship.
If I become,
if I have to do that,
if I become,
this is our ally.
No.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
He's with us.
He ain't never gonna work with you now. That's so arrogant of him to come on the show and completely disrespect someone with a catalog such as Andre 3000. It's so completely asinine for him to sit up there and arrogantly think that he's right in everything that he said. Like, that's so stupid. Like, where is your team? Like, we consistently preach having an inner circle that keeps you grounded. He obviously ain't got one. He obviously don't have one. It's just stupid.
Or to think that you're on that. I'm cool that you think that you on that level, but you just said it. You will never reach the catalog of Outkast ever. Like, you will never reach that catalog.
It's so disrespectful.
Or that impact on culture. Young Thug will never reach that type of impact on culture.
I mean, I don't want to talk bad about Young Thug's art.
Cancel Young Thug. Start the hashtag, y'all.
No, we gotta stop. We gotta stop canceling.
No, we don't. But we do have to give respect where respect and credit is due. And he's sitting up there with a bruised ego because Andre 3000 ain't reached out to him and said, "Hey, bro, let's work together." He shouldn't have to. He doesn't have to. And guess what? Matter of fact, he's not going to after what the heck you just said.
I think that more artists of today have to understand the personality traits of former artists. Like Andre 3000 has never been the type to just reach out to a whole bunch of artists, and he works with Outkast, and that's who he works with, and he deals with who he wants to deal with. And the same thing with Erykah Badu, who he has a child by. So some artists just have different ways that they go about working with people and choosing not to work with people. And you can't take that seriously just because he doesn't go the way Elton John goes about collabing. Like everybody don't want to collab.
Right. And Elton John, okay, anyway, I'm not gonna say that. But
because even when he brought up the Elton John thing, I was like, who the hell listened to that? I didn't listen to it. I'm black. What are you talking about?
Elton John.
I mean, Elton John is cool, but he's like so.
But he's
like,
known to be
older.
more collaborative because Elton John has worked with Rihanna. Like he works with people, but I don't think that you should compare somebody's collaborating with the lack of collaborating to anybody else's. Like I don't understand why Young Thug is taking it so personally that Andre 3000
ego is bruised. Like, little boy, just pick it up. Here's the thing, like, people of the younger generations, people, period, we really need to start valuing relationships and stop putting ourselves on this highest pedestal of the highest pedestals and thinking that we are God's gift. We are the end all be all. You're not. Like, just be a good person. Like, you don't have to slam anybody to shine. Like, you just don't. Like, you don't have, like, nothing about him takes away from who you are. And that's what you need to understand and realize. Like, your light doesn't go away by lighting his candle. Like, both of the candles are lit. So just light them. Like, just stop.
Yeah.
You don't bash people because they don't want to work with you. Maybe he didn't feel like he was worthy, but so what?
Yeah. And
that's what black people do. That's what black people do. That's what we do.
Nothing that I do takes away from what you do. You can shine on your own. We can shine together. Like, we can shine brighter together, but you downing and dissing and being upset and bruised ego, like, it just shows the characteristics of a little boy who don't have no type of guidance, no type of inner circle, no type of people to help keep him grounded, no sense of reality. Like, that's just stupid.
Yeah. And just thinking about Andre 3000 didn't necessarily have somebody else to, I guess, look up to. He was a pioneer of his own way. So it could, even if it is a bruised ego and he feels like the way he dresses or the way he makes different music, not necessarily say that it's similar to, but maybe he looked up to Andre 3000 as an inspiration. He never got acknowledged for it. Kind of reminds me of the way Tyler Perry felt about Spike Lee. And it's like, you can't just go about it in a way to say that, oh, that really, really hurt me, when these people weren't necessarily trying to take it that personal. You just might not be their cup of tea. And it just is what it is. And I think T.I. was right by saying that you need to shut up right now before you say something that you can't necessarily take back, not for the culture to see, but for Andre 3000 to see, and never want to get cool with you and never show respect, because it could be a mended relationship after this. But Young Thug saying what he said, why would Andre 3000?
I would never. He just killed all type of chances.
This man ain't did one interview ever. He don't care. Andre 3000 don't care.
That's what I said. That's his personality type. He really don't.
You talking about somebody who's not gonna respond because they don't care.
Like, that's the epitome of really don't care. Right. Yeah. That's the epitome of really don't care.
Yeah. What's next, producer Ashley? Wherever you want to go, you gonna go there and stuff.
Crabs in the Barrel. Harold P. McDermott said crabs in the barrel. Yep. D. Shield said Elton John and Black is my favorite recent collab. She also says the slamming of legends trend, that just needs to go away. It needs to go. Like, you're not that impressive, little boy. You're not.
Plus, Elton John's trying to stay relevant. It's not. Don't get it freaking twisted. He's not doing all these black collaborations because he just loves black culture.
Right. And nobody needs to, like, ask kiss you. Like, who are you? Who are you? We don't know. Don't know. Don't care now.
What's next up, Ashley? I see you, Roy Jones. Ashley, you disappeared. Ashley, you ran somewhere, running around. Hey, our favorite topic, Tuesday. the vote is coming in. Who should get the vaccine first? Healthcare workers, people with certain medical conditions, and over 65 million people will get priority. So check it out, man. Y'all better get ready. I hope y'all all practice up, ready for y'all little test.
How do you practice to get a vaccine?
But right now, they're just trying to figure out CDC. Now, this is the CDC. Ain't no fake news. They just trying to figure out who should get it first. Healthcare workers, essential
no answer to that, Tiara. No answer to that.
I just
people who are already sick, should they get it first? Because they're gonna have to do it state by state, they said. So
who taking it though? Who's signing up to take it?
At this point, I'll take it. What they say, I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, we're gonna put all y'all little young people in there. Go on to take it, girl. Let me know how it is. What's the after effects?
Now, I did see a story that says that when you take it the first time, you get sick and you can experience a lot of symptoms. It's not 100% that you'll get sick, but you'll have like the shakes. I guess people will get the flu shot. I never get the flu shot, but if you take it the first time, you will feel sick, but you have to take 2 different shots. But they're saying that some people come in and take the first shot and they don't want to come back to take the second shot after feeling the effects of the first shot. But in order to be COVID free, you have to take both doses.
That just made me sick. D. Shield said the rich and the well-off racists should try the vaccine first. I think they should. I think they should stand in line and take it. And then they need to will their estates and all of that to people who are not as well off as them. What, Romeo? Why your face look like that?
Good luck. I'm with you. You want to volunteer? Good luck. Hope it work out for you.
All I'm saying is eventually they're gonna mandate a vaccine. Like, I don't think that's
if you don't go somewhere.
Okay. I think that's gonna be a mandate. You heard it here first. I definitely think the way things are going, the way Biden is setting up this task force and all of this, they're in conversation of getting everybody to take these vaccinations.
Harold P said 9 times. He says the military personnel are going to be first to take it first.
They're forced to take it. Oh, yeah. That's so sad. Try them. Try it.
So y'all think they would purposely try to kill off American people with this vaccine?
Yeah.
I just want to know, like,
say what you just said in slow motion, and then look at both of our reactions again. Go ahead. Do I think these people are kill off people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why did we? Okay, well then why did we vote?
We voted for a change.
So the change, they saying this changes this vaccine.
No. You're talking about something that's been going on since the top of the year and has been going on across the world. And now in December, they finally got I want to show y'all something too in my report. Like, if I have to think about the intelligence of the world and how smart and how brilliant we are, and you're telling me that half of the world has died, and now
half of the world hasn't died.
It's December. You got to answer.
Half the world ain't dead.
Close to it.
Now we got to answer. And that's the type of stuff. Like we was joking last week, but it wasn't funny. Oh, all of a sudden there's a first black person to do this. There's a first all black male NFL officiating team. Like, it's 2020 and it's the first vaccine and it's December. Man, you take that by yourself, T.R.
I mean, they said normally that these vaccines have been known to take years to develop, and that the fact that there's a vaccine between March to December has actually been rushed, and they're saying congratulations to the doctors out there. Look, I'm not here to play devil's
advocate. We don't see the long-term effects. Like, let's wait a year and see what the people or how the people are doing that took the vaccine. That's what we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see.
I think Kamala gonna be on TV. Like everybody go to CVS tonight.
Never. That's just like take a flu shot. It won't kill you. It won't kill you the flu.
Before,
2 weeks later, you
before
bent
I move,
up.
But people go,
let me tell you
and
something.
people who work for certain companies that have to take it, they keep their jobs.
Before I move on, you still walking around this earth in 2020, and you think they don't got a cure for AIDS or cancer, or all this other stuff. You are an idiot. I'm there's as vast as we are as a people, as a culture, you're an idiot. Next up, I'm just saying.
Okay, what
They
was
gotta
next?
they gotta kill what? It is 2020. So this was trending over the weekend. And a lot of people have questioned.
He's
Gospel
real
singer,
cute too.
he deleted his Instagram and all his social media after a video surfaced.
Very manicured.
Of kissing his boyfriend. Now apparently the dispute came up because in his gospel music, and we all know how people feel about religion and some stuff, but his songs of love and family and community and black love and black homes, it perpetuated one type of view. And apparently they were at a gathering. One of his friends were secretly recording him. Hey, watch your homeboys. And put up the video of him kissing his
That's so
unannounced
mean.
boyfriend.
That's so mean.
He didn't, and even when Portia was talking about this last week, when people put the people who put their relationships on blast, this man didn't have his relationship on blast. It was nobody's business but him and whoever he was dealing with.
Watch your circle, y'all. Watch your circle.
So the gospel community is not happy about that. What?
I wonder if it was an ex-boyfriend. Must have been an ex-boyfriend.
Not payback, not sabotage.
Oh, jealous hearted. Ugly.
I think that it's just a sad situation all around to see how bullied you could get on social media, whether or not you have a view or distaste or dislike. I don't ever think that people should be bullied to the point where they delete their Instagrams and have to, like, to me that's not the Christian way to do it.
It's not. It definitely is not. And it's sad that y'all just can be so mean. Like, even so from the person who shared it, that was mean. Whoever
they
the
knew
person
the
was.
intention.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then from the people who came at him on social media, like just basically berating him and talking down to him, and like that's just wrong. Like, just don't do it. Like, be good people, y'all. I mean, we got enough going on with Republican and Democratic people fighting one another. Let's just be good people to one another out there. That's it.
Think about how unadvanced we are to be going into 2021 and a person's sexuality, a person's skin color, what people eat or don't eat, what people believe or don't believe. These are still the main topics of the world going into 2021.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the most dumbest thing.
I don't understand. I feel like we should be able to
be who we
even if you don't necessarily even if you don't necessarily celebrate differences, like just mind your business. Like, we really have to focus on the beauty in drinking water and minding your business.
Hydrate, people. Hydrate. Like, if you got if you have an inkling to maliciously share someone's video that you probably secretly took and then upload it in the name of, oh, it was a joke. Like, that's just wrong. Stop being mean, y'all. It's the holiday season.
And last but not least, was that it, Ashley? I think, was that it? Or are you
wake up to this world? She said, "Wake up, world! People love who they love. Religious world must adapt."
because this got to go back to the point I was about to make, and y'all know how I am about this world, so don't judge my life portion. So in Japan, in their spare time, they created a 60-foot tall Gundam robot.
Why not? 2020. Why not?
In their time, they built a 16-foot tall robot in Japan.
And what does the robot do?
It walks, TR, like it literally operates. Like it walks, it moves, it picks up stuff. Like it's literally a operating live remote control robot. This is what they're doing while we talking about Trump. Come on, man.
I mean, if you think about it, though, this is why a lot of countries are known to be more advanced than we are, because we do, I think, prioritize celebrity and gossip and things like that. And I can't name one Japanese celebrity, but I could tell you about Sony. I could tell you about Mitsubishi. I could, we could name all of these different companies and brands, but I feel like we pay more attention to even somebody like a Jeff Bezos more than we pay attention to the makeup of an Amazon. And I think that we, like these other countries as China, Japan, need to adapt to being skilled versus just knowing who these people are in their networks.
And idolizing them.
Mm-hmm.
I would say what happened when he tripped over a rock. He's stupid. But
right, he gonna fall and break. Did they
60 feet down?
There was a group of 15 men during the start of the pandemic who were like, hey, what are we going to do with our spare time since we're off work? In their spare time being engineers, they built a 60-foot tall robot.
Kudos to them.
What phone call is that? Hey, Portia, hey, T.I., what you doing? Nothing. Hey, what you want? Hey, let's build a robot for the next 6 months. Hey, man, I love it. I just had to let y'all know I love it.
What else we got on the docket?
That was it for my social report.
That was it. You had said about Democrats and Republicans getting along. I read an article last week that said that the techniques they use in couples therapy should be the same type of techniques used to have conversations between the partisan parties. And I found that to be interesting because it is kind of like a husband and wife type of scenario.
What are some of the techniques?
They're just saying how you kind of have to pause and listen to the other one and tell their side of the story, and then not interrupt when they're speaking, and then listen to the other person, and then pay attention to how what you said or what you did make them feel. And they're saying by having these conversations, these mediated conversations, because apparently the Senate and the House just can't seem to get along when they're together, could be very beneficial if they kind of had mental health professionals step in to kind of get a hold of this divide in America currently.
Lord Jesus.
So, it's kind of embarrassing when your country needs couples therapy.
That's funny.
Yeah. Caring about people's feelings to that point. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom, for making me independently. It's just I really don't care to that point. Like I get it. Yeah, we got to work together. I've never been a what's the phrase? Mend all wounds, mend all wounds, or something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, we trying like
we reaching.
I ain't never been a mending wounds person. If you mad, you mad. If you happy, you happy.
But you can't. We can't live in this country like this. If you were a politician, wouldn't you feel like you had to reach your hand across the aisle, kind of the way Biden is saying he wants to be the president for all people?
You know what's so crazy about that? I do agree with you on that point. The point, I think when people, majority, I think when people get to a certain age, they're set. There's no changing their mind frame. There's no rearranging their mind thought. They're set.
Well, it depends. Go ahead.
I put it like this: majority of the people in the world if they're at a certain place, they're set. I can't get mad. A friend of mine told me this. I can't get mad at the boy who grew up as a racist, who was taught to be that way from 5 years old to 15 years old. I can't be mad at him. He grew up that way.
That's true. But once you know better, you should do better. Sometimes we just don't learn better. So anyway, y'all, we only got 10 minutes. Let's get into my report right quick. We're going to run through them. And then we got positive thoughts. I am focusing on peace and purpose for my positive thoughts of the week. But let's get into this report. So Dr. Anthony Fauci, the infectious disease expert, said yesterday that Thanksgiving gatherings may have created clusters of new infections because y'all didn't want to sit down and stay at home. Y'all wanted to travel and go to everybody else's house. Anyway, he says, quote unquote, we might see a surge superimposed upon that surge that we're already in. Y'all just couldn't listen. We just can't get an A on this group project, can we? You know what I'm saying? Like,
are we the only country that has holidays so often?
We just can't get an A. I just want an A. I'm
like,
working hard to get my A.
Do they don't do Thanksgiving nowhere else?
They do Thanksgiving and it's a different Thanksgiving, but I know they do it in Canada. It's not during the same time.
It's not a world thing?
I don't know.
Oh, snap.
I think the only holiday that's actually world recognized is Christmas and maybe New Year. But I think to the extent where, I mean, America's capitalistic, but it's like every month is something.
For corporate people, that's good because they get days off. They be looking forward to them days. But stay your ass at home. We still
and they be selling stuff. You go right somewhere. All of a sudden it's St. Patrick's Day and
it's a chance to make some money. Exactly.
Ain't no Saint. I don't even think they take St. Patrick's Day that seriously in Ireland.
St. Patrick's Day used to be fun. It used to be fun. Anyway, let's keep this moving.
Mayo, like what?
Or Valentine's Day. Let me tell you something. I don't buy nothing for Valentine's Day. All that is a big ruse to get all of your money. I don't buy a damn thing. I don't even go out to eat no more. Anyway, I don't.
It's my birthday. Let's recognize people.
That's my daddy's birthday too.
It's your birthday. That makes a lot of sense.
Your daddy is a pimp. He's a great man.
Yeah, I'll be having to cut into him too. Let's keep it moving. Soul Train Awards recap, y'all. So Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold, y'all. They look good. They hosted the Soul Train Awards, 2020 Soul Train Awards. Chris Brown won big, surprisingly. Like, I didn't see that coming. Young Thug, I don't even want to say his name. Young Thug. Something wrong with me. Young Thug and her, H-E-R, they also brought home top honors. The award show featured performances by Lady of Soul honoree Monica Brandy, Ella May, Jasmine Sullivan. I love me some Jasmine Sullivan, y'all.
Amazing vocalist.
Oh my God. Oh, and she looks gorgeous now. She worked on herself and she came out with another album. She's slowly dropping them. Fire. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
her
saying.
vocal range.
Ooh. Oh my God, so crazy, out of this world. Brandy says she takes lessons from her. So we know if Brandy is the vocal Bible, then what are we calling Jasmine? Because she's taking lessons from Jasmine.
The Moses.
You know what I'm saying? But there were duets by Charlie Wilson, Smokey Robinson, Lucky Day, and Babyface. How much time we got? So all of the winners.
I watched Monica's performance too.
Yeah, I didn't, you know what? I didn't sleep by that time. I kind of capped some of the recaps, but yeah, they were it was cool. My timeline was flooded with Soul Train stuff. So here's the list of Soul Train Award winners. Best New Artist went to somebody named Snow Allegra.
Oh, you don't know Snow Allegra?
I don't.
Listen to the song called "I Want You Around" by Snow Allegra. You'll love it.
I'm gonna look her up. Yeah,
I promise you're gonna love it.
Okay. And then the Soul Train Certified Award went to Brandy. Best R&B Soul Male Artist went to Chris Brown. Best R&B Soul Female Artist went to her. Video of the Year went to Beyonce, Blue Ivy, St. John, and Wizkid for Brown.
Okay, Blue Ivy winning awards at 8 years old.
You know
what was I
saying?
doing at 8? Jesus.
I know what I was doing at 8. Best Gospel Inspirational Award went to Kirk Franklin. Album of the Year went to Summer Walker for Over It. Rhythm and Bars Award went to Megan Thee Stallion for I'm a Savage. Song of the Year went to Chris Brown and Young Thug. Go Crazy. The Ashford and Simpson Songwriters Award went to I Can't Breathe, written by her. Best Dance Performance went to Chris Brown and Young. I can't stand that he is in all of these damn categories. Anyway, Chris Brown and Young Thug. And then Best Collaborations Performance also went to Chris Brown and Young Thug. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, that song Go Crazy. It went crazy. Literally, no pun intended. It went crazy this year.
I guess. Okay. Anyway, so kudos to all of them for winning their awards. Are we into positive thoughts? What time is it, y'all?
They had also said Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell should get their own variety show off of the way, I guess. I didn't catch the whole thing when they were presenting, but they said that them two together could definitely continuously host things. So shout out to them for still being relevant 20 years later.
And look good too. They both look good. They've been through a lot publicly. I can't imagine being through that much publicly, especially Tisha Campbell with her divorce and all. But kudos to them for still moving and going and looking good over 50 and all that good stuff, y'all. Let's get into these positive thoughts. Like I said, mine is dedicated to peace and purpose for the week, because we got the Peace and Purpose conference that's coming up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was so thoughtful of them to add Sunday to the conference. Yes. Let's kick it off, Tiara.
My positive thought is to be grateful. Check in with yourself and be grateful. I know Thanksgiving came and went, but every day that you wake up is an opportunity to be thankful. And when you're thankful for what you have, you open up the windows of opportunity to receive more. So start the week off grateful. And I'm passing the ball to Portia.
You know what? I am going to go and I am going to say, in the spirit of peace and purpose, let go of what doesn't serve you to create space for what does. Find your peace, y'all. Find your peace. And whatever does not serve you, let it go. Create that space for things that do serve you. Like stop. I vowed. I said I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not mad at nobody. Like all of that stuff, you just need to remove it and put it out and make space for stuff that does serve you. I'm gonna pass it over to Romeo.
Love that.
Y'all be so positive. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough.
Yes.
There ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you.
I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yes, that determination is strong this morning. Go ahead, Mama.
Enjoy y'all Monday, because I want to say that, don't you know that we're okay? I can't sing the whole song. Hey man, y'all get your life together, man. Marvin Gaye, ain't no mountain high enough today. All right.
And ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep you from your goal, to keep you from whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life. So let that be what y'all set as y'all barometer of success. Anyway, happy Monday, y'all. November 20. No, I'm sorry. We're at November 30th. Yeah. November 30th.
And 30 days in September, April, June, and November. Tomorrow's December. That's how I know it's a new month. Don't judge me.
December 1st is tomorrow.
We made it.
to the last month of 2020. Pat yourself on the back.
So glad we made it. So glad we made it.
Everybody know December, I'm about to fire y'all up. Y'all
How many days I got, Romeo? I'm ready.
21.
We ready.
21.
We ready.
Right now.
What's 9 plus 10? 21.
9 plus 10.
remember that it was the meme.
You got 22 days to prepare.
All right, y'all. I'm getting on it. Doing my photo shoot this week. All right, it's 10 o'clock. We out, y'all. Happy Monday. Have a brilliant, purposeful, peaceful week. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Read a book. I'm hungry.
Go get Africa's book. Her book look.
Yeah, I'm gonna, and it's on sale. $5.99.
Yes.
I think I'm about to go to Amazon right now.
I gotta go to Alabama State to get it. Let me go. You know.
Yes, you do. PWI. Okay, y'all. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We out.
It's Ashley's fault.
Stop always trying to blame Ashley.
I see you.
I'm trying to stop the show.
Over the rock. Yep.
Looks like it's done now.
It's not stopping on my side.
Oh, then
Is it stopping on your side?
It says it stopped recording for me.
It says stop recording, but it won't let me.
Oh no, we still like.
It won't let me stop the show. Ashley, see if you can stop the show.